Hey, what's up guys? Jackson here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing something very different. So I threw something out on my Snapchat because I have been thinking about starting a new series on my channel where I wanted you guys to send me questions about things that's just happening in your life. So I wanted to kind of pull back from, the hair, the makeup, just the monotony that is sometimes YouTube channels, because we get kind of wrapped up in superficial things that really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So today we are going to have a little fun, but on a serious note, and I'm going to take one of your questions that you sent to me via Snapchat or email, and I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability, and then I'm going to throw it out to my subscribers and ask for their advice as well. I will not reveal the name of the person just out of respect for them, but I am going to go ahead and get started. So let me put my my dunce cap on. Let me put my advice columnist cap on. Leg up. Alright, so one of my subscribers wrote in and she says, "Hello Jazz. Hey girl, I've been watching your videos for months now and I love them. Thank you. My question to you is that I am the type of girl that's independent. I am the type of girl that's independent and act like I don't need a man or anybody, period. Honestly, I want someone, but my standards and expectations are so high that I just act like I don't want nobody. I want to know, what do you think I should do? I'm 21, working 2 jobs. My husband has 2 jobs. Y'all know that from Everybody Hates Chris. And going to school full-time. To me, I'm a boss lady. I'm gonna let that marinate a little bit. Okay, so my advice to you, honey, would be to just become a serial dater. And the reason why I say that to you is because you are 21. That really changed what I thought about your question, because you are 21. First of all, you're young, and so you really should, you should move around and see what works and what doesn't work for you until you find the right guy. I cannot tell you how many times in my lifetime as a woman that I have just found the guy, liked the guy, and latched onto him and was just like, we go together for life, And that's not always the best thing, because, as you grow, and as you get older, you change. I can guarantee you, the person that you are at 21 is not going to be the person that you are at 25. At 25, you're not going to be the same person at 27. It just doesn't happen like that. We are ever evolving. So I would tell you to always, have fun. Go out, meet guys, and find out what it is that you like about certain guys until you can mash up and find the perfect dude, okay? I also wanted to say that I feel that it's dope to have high standards. I don't think that, and I think that, people have this idea that having high standards is such a bad thing. As a woman, as a person, you should have high standards. You should want the best for yourself. You should want someone that complements your work ethic, your swag. You should want somebody that has the same life goals as you, okay? So for example, you don't want to get into a relationship being someone that wants children and then end up with someone that doesn't want children, someone that doesn't see the same religious ideologies that you might have. You know what I mean? Someone that, you guys don't see eye to eye on family issues, right? So you definitely want to have somebody that matches your swag, but I can tell you that right now at 21, your swag is going to be a lot different at 27. All right, hon. I also wanted to talk to you about one of the statements that you made in your question. You state that I'm the type of girl that's independent and I act like I don't need a man or anybody, period. I want to talk talk to you about that specifically because I totally feel you. I understand where you're coming from, where you're like, I don't need anyone to help me. I don't need a man to, you know, progress in life, so to speak. And I understand that, and that's a good trait to have, because you won't become so dependent on a man that you can't move forward in life without that individual. But there's a difference between being independent and being an enabler, like or being someone that cannot live life without a guy. And I think that is what you're trying to get across, that you don't want to be someone that's shackled to a guy. I have been that girl that, you know, my life really kind of revolved around an individual, and at some point in my life I felt like my identity was synopsis with that person. So I understand what you're saying, but there will come a time in your life, and again, I know that you're mature, I get that, but you're in college, you have 2 jobs, right? Okay, so, and you're 21, so at some point in your life when you start to want more of a family unit, you'll want more of a, you know, a sense of self in terms of home life, you will need someone. You'll need a man. You know what I mean? And that's okay, because I think that when you find your partner, when you find that guy where you're just kind of like, okay, damn, daddy, you know, you the one, you know, it'll be okay for you to say, you know, he's gonna take care of that and I'm gonna take care of this, and that's a good need. You know what I mean? You need someone to love you, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't want people to take the word need as like being crippled. That's not what I'm saying. We're social human beings. Like, we're human beings. We're naturally social. That's why we're so crazy about Instagram, Twitter, and all these other social feeds. So we need to interact with someone, and specifically, you know, a significant other. So let me ask you this, you know, when it's late at night, right, you know, and you got that little feeling going on, you know, you don't need a man, but you know, who's gonna be there to make your toes curl? I mean, you're gonna need a man, that's all I'm saying. Or a woman, whatever you know, whatever you into, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's important for people to understand that there is definitely a difference between being needy and needing a person for to make it through life, and needing a person as a companion. There's a big difference. Alright, so also I wanted to delve in a little bit more with you about this other statement that you made, which was, honestly, I want someone, but my standards and my expectations are so high that I just act like I don't want someone. So what are these expectations and standards? You know, are you the girl who needs to go shopping every week, you know, and you're really into like designer clothing, and you need a man, or want a man that can provide those things for you, or are your needs more so like I need someone that is going to be there for me, someone that is going to listen to my thoughts and opinions, someone that is going to, you know, someone that I know will love me. You know, are your needs, are your wants and expectations superficial, so to speak, or are they things that you need out of life to, you know, kind of grow and flourish? Depending on what your answer is will depend on the answer that I give you. So sometimes, but I'm just gonna throw this out there, and this is what I've learned just kind of going through life, right? You see a guy, or we see all of these women, right? We see them on Instagram all the time, you know, they're the girls that get flown out. They get flown out everywhere, you know, they got the latest bags, the latest shoes, you know, they stay in a club, they're, you know, the hair is always on fleek, makeup on fleek, blah, 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 you know, dudes with an S are doing all of these things for them. But when it's all said and done and they land on the plane, land home, coming, you know, from wherever they are, usually they in Dubai, you know, You know what I mean? If they're in, you know, they're just coming back from a long, luxurious trip in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? They come home to an empty house. Ain't no baby. Ain't no bae. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, those things are cool, but what really matters to you? Now, you might be able to find a guy, on the flip side, you might find a guy who does everything for you mentally, physically, spiritually, but he might only be able to afford a Coach bag. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, Coach is winning. They got great leather products now. You know what I'm saying? So it really just depends on what your expectations and standards are. I would suggest to find out what those things are, and then based upon that, you can make a better decision. If you are that girl that is looking for someone to provide you with all the worldly material possessions in the world, listen, I like a good pair of Giuseppe's, okay? I like a good Louis bag. I do, right? But those guys are going to be few, far, and in between, which could be the reason why you can't find the guy that you're looking for, because a lot of them don't exist. And then on the flip side, when they do exist, you know, they have at times they have other women vying for their attention, and you might just be sharing that dude. Okay, Miss Boss Lady, as you call yourself, I do hope that you are able to find the man of your dreams, and I promise you that guy is going to come along, but you do have to be patient. You know, there is a saying that you have to kiss a lot of frogs until you meet your king, but you know, just be protected when you're kissing on your frogs, okay? Also, I recommend to be a serial dater. Have fun, go out, meet guys, you know, maybe play for the other team for a little bit. You never know, you might like them over there. I don't know, but the key is to have fun and find yourself. Once you find out who you are, you'll be able to better depict what you want in a mate. All right, so now I'm going to throw this question out to you guys, my viewers. Let me know what you guys think about her dilemma, and I would love to hear your feedback. All right, guys, I love you all so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this where I'm kind of telling it to you like it is, or just at least how I see it from this side of the field. All right, I love you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Until then, peace out.